What happens when a woman returns to her husband after leaving, only to find he's formed a deep friendship with someone else? Here's a story about love, maturity, and respecting connections. This is The Return, story time with Delia and Jade. Sienna left her husband, James, during what felt like the lowest point of their marriage. They were caught in a cycle of arguments, misunderstandings, and emotional distance. She wasn't sure if she'd ever return, but she knew she needed time to figure herself out. James, devastated but pragmatic, assumed the separation was permanent. After months of loneliness, he reluctantly joined a dating app. He didn't seek a replacement for Sienna, but craved connection. That's when he met Emily, a woman who shared his love of art, hiking, and deep conversations. Their connection wasn't romantic. It was a friendship born out of mutual respect and understanding. Emily became a confidant, someone James could talk to about his struggles and his hope for healing, even when he wasn't sure what healing looked like. 6 months later, Sienna returned. She had gone through therapy, reflected on her mistakes, and rediscovered the love she still held for James. She knocked on the door with trembling hands, unsure if he'd even let her back in. To her relief, James welcomed her with open arms, though the wounds of their past were still fresh. They talked for hours about what had gone wrong and how they could move forward. But then James told her about Emily. "I met her during the time we were apart," he explained. "We're not romantically involved, but she's been a good friend to me, and I value her presence in my life." Sienna's heart sank. She wanted to scream, "I'm your wife! How could you let someone else in?" But she knew better. She had left after all, and James hadn't betrayed her. He had simply found a way to cope. "She knows I'm back?" Sienna asked. "Yes," James said, "and she's happy for us, but I don't think it's fair to end the friendship we've built. That wouldn't be right." Sienna wrestled with her emotions for days. She spoke to her therapist, who gently reminded her, "James isn't choosing Emily over you. He's showing maturity by honoring a friendship that helped him during a difficult time. Can you honor that too?" Slowly, Sienna began to see it differently. She met Emily, who was warm, kind, and genuinely supportive of their reconciliation. Over time, Sienna let go of her jealousy and came to respect James's integrity. Their marriage didn't heal overnight, but the experience deepened their connection. Sienna learned that love wasn't about erasing the past, but accepting the present with grace. And James learned that true maturity wasn't just about rebuilding their marriage, but also being honest and respectful in every relationship he valued. Relationships aren't just about love, they're about growth, honesty, and mutual respect. How would you handle this situation? Follow for more stories about the complexities of love and life.